briskly with her sharp, painted fingernail. The pain is bright and minute as a wasp sting, and brings me back to myself, back to the cool gloom, the ceaseless breeze. The patch of sunlight I have been sitting in all morning has become shadow, violet and even scarlet around the edges from the dust in the air. Are you all right? I correct myself professionally. I think I may have found a primary source. Christ, are you sure? No, I don't know. I'm cradling the book, I realise, in both hands close to my torso, as if I've picked up a small animal. There's no date. The book itself was published 50 years pre-setback, but it talks about the sentinels, about things in the dirt. Winnie watches me for a minute, her face politely interested but dubious. She's a forensic osteologist, or whatever her department is calling them now. The drop-down menu on the funding form didn't have our real titles, but we had to put something in to get the money. And she deals with trace chemicals, microscopic fragments, strands of hair, things that can be measured and tested. Journals don't fall under the purview of what she considers real science. Well, that's great, she says, her voice as sincere as she can make it. We're meeting back at the pod, she says eventually. In 14C. I'll keep yours hot. Thanks. When she's gone, her microboard silent along the rubble-strewn street, I set the book down where I found it and don the gloves in the back pocket of my cruise vest and pick it up again. My heart is beating very fast. The rest of the team might not help me, but I'm already thinking, beg Winnie to check the gardens for bone fragments, ask Victor about the trees. What does turned mean? It's too early in the year to be referring to fall. This could be my whole degree, my whole life.
May 1st. I've taken to carrying this book in an inner pocket, tucking the pencil inside it so I don't lean over and puncture a lung. Not that I can keep it that sharp, haha. What a funny thing to do, I keep thinking. I've made it a substitute for my phone. An object of both comfort and utility. Like the plastic dollies that N used to drag about when he was a little boy, the younger brother who never had a real baby to cuddle. Now, I cradle the analogous but not quite flat rectangle in my hands at spare moments, softly lit through dirty windows, and I imagine I could cry out, receive a reply within seconds, hear how people are doing, loved ones, friends, the world. The world. If this is to be the gradual petering out of what I thought of as the world, then so be it. But I am fiercely and adamantly and unshakably and secretly sure that it is not. I can't tell my theory to Fee. He'll laugh at me. But just as Hiroshima did not happen everywhere, just as the Shoah did not happen everywhere, just as the Great Hunger did not happen everywhere, I feel certain that there are places which were spared the invasion. Certain that humanity, progress, evolution, whatever we were doing at the time, whatever that was, even though it may have been failing, continues somewhere. And that they who go on elsewhere have been prevented from helping us due to external circumstances of perhaps politics, or finances, or logistics, or weaponry limitations. That they are not waiting for the sieges to lift and then to come count the dead, but that they are making preparations to rescue us. Certain that one morning we will awaken to find the rest of the world singing songs of gladness and coming over the horizon in huge, monster-proof helicopters. But they're not really monsters, are they? There's something else. At any rate, writing in here gives me something else to think about. And it lets me imagine that once we're rescued, my words could join the words of others like me. I don't want to say remnants. I don't want to say leftovers. I think I want to say survivors. But